A couple years ago, I ended up in a motorcycle accident. I didn't have health insurance at the time, and now I have a plan that keeps me.
Have you ever watched a Warzone Pro and wondered how they have such accuracy and precision at pretty much all moments of the game? If they're taking on a long-range fight, it seems like they can't miss. Yet, if they decide to go more close range, they have movement and precision that it seems like you would never be able to attain. Well, the answer is actually quite simple. Hacks. Actually just his movement, we're going to thinkable and thoroughly go down because this guy was really that here. Having to move your left stick, you actually get better aim and can hit more shots. Now watch again as the next enemy pushes and we slow down and looking for him. Go prone, a little bit of a secret. You're nice pull. And them even. I crank this up to move on its own. There's a dark side to this that I haven't really talked about and you might not have heard about. And that is that the lower that this is, the more sensitive your controller actually is. Meaning that if I crank this up to say 19 or 20, I'm actually losing some responsiveness and have to move my controller more to get more of an input. So if we lower this all the way, what it's going to allow us to do is be able to actually move faster. Now there's a big misconception that a lot of controller players have, and that is that their controller sensitivity actually dictates how fast they can move in the game.
What's good, YouTube? Here are my settings going into the new Warzone. This is me breaking down my graphics on the list. We're going down through the controller. Settings. A lot of people always ask me my controller settings if I play no digital changing in my buttons, nothing like that. Dead zone. Have it to 6-8. My right stick is going. I shoot for my just feeling. I put it up there just to kind of just think that it would do something different. 0.85. I usually change this a lot. I don't touch anything lower. I usually go from 0.8 as well as that depends on if you want to touch this. A lot of people have, I know a lot of people just type. All in all, I think default is just way better. As well as this, I'm gonna go deep into this. I don't know if it's 100% correct, but going into this motion sensor advanced setting. You don't really just type. All in all, I think default is just way better. As well as this, I'm gonna go deep into this. I don't know if it's 100%, but if you can, aimless is basic gameplay. Automatic attack sprint. I know a lot of people use off. Aim got a little bit better. You don't need to touch any of this. This is all just random stuff. Now we're going into the gameplay. Automatic attack sprint. I know a lot of people use off or just regular sprint. Auto tactical sprint is by far the best. For Warzone, if you want to get around the map faster and stuff like that, as well as the slide maintains sprint. I know a lot of people have been talking about this in the YouTube videos, probably in their TikToks and everything, because I try to prone and run at the same time, and then it automatically slides and stands me up. So I turned this off. I don't know. I'm so NC on it. Single tap run. I know a lot of people double tap or single tap sprint. Single tap run is basically like if I'm snaking or if I go prone into a mid fight and want to slide to the right or like run out of my prone, I usually tap my left stick. I just have that habit. I always do it, as well as pressing my D-pads and my mute button and stuff like that. Single tap run helps me with that so much more. It makes it easier for me, as well as automatic airborne mantle. I know a lot of people have it off. I have it partial because I do a lot of jump spots. If you know me from last year or like even Verdansk, I used to love doing jump spots. That was literally in my nature, just to find every single jump spot in the map. Still working on it this year, but this helps me so much when trying to mantle stuff, as well as if you have it on, it kind of messes you up sometimes. But on the law, I have it on partial. I turned this off because this is the worst thing ever. I hate this. It just sucks. It just sucks. Okay, it just sucks. I don't like it at all. You can be mid fight and then freaking mantle and hang on something mid fight. So it just turn it off. Okay, as well as slide and dive behavior. Okay, this a lot of people are antsy on whatever. You can either have tap the slide and be able to dive if you hold the B button or circle. But if you want to just slide, which I feel like is better for this COD, I would say turn on slide only. You just have to tap it. There is a bug going around where like you might dive every like sometimes and stuff like that when you're opening doors and stuff. But all in all, slide is better for me. Hopefully they come to this to fixing the dives as the future, adding something to my it's a free just I know a lot of people have it on parachute auto deploy, having it off trip door bashing. Am a solo squads player. I am a competitive player, so I usually run and run and run and run and run. Occasionally there's doors there, as well as like if you want to have this off, it does help you if you want to be more quiet, but I like to just go crazy with my movement, so having this on helps me so much going through doors and then running back through the door, going through the door. There's a lot of movement tricks you can do with these settings, basically with the door bashing, but having it on is good for me, as well as this movement base. You know when you mantle and you're trying to get on the top of the mantle and it just keeps making you jump? It sucks. sucks. It's the worst thing that is with the mantles. I would say having this on movement base, you could just literally move your stick to the left or the right, and it'll move your guy to the right and not just mantle you. It kind of sucks. I do not like that, and I hope they fix that. But honestly, I have it on movement base. It just works for me, you know. As well as for the future, a lot of people have, I think, this auto attack. You can turn this off. I don't have it off, but you can turn this off. A lot of people have it off. It just helps you out with attack stance. Attack stance is annoying. I know it does, especially in multiplayer. But for Warzone, we have the option of having the scope out already for us. But if you guys want, you guys can turn this off. It doesn't affect you in Warzone. It actually benefits you. I have it on just in case of something, you know, but turning it off helps 10 times. Priorities interact. Honestly, this is all personal preference. I prefer grabbing equipment before reloading. So I always have this on interact, as well as like opening doors. I do a lot of stuff with like by interacting with the map, interacting with stuff on the floor. I don't like reloading. I can just hold my button just to reload. So if you have this on interact, you can press X or square, I think it is, on everything on the floor. It picks it up instantly and stuff like that. You have no problem with it. If you hold that button, it'll automatically reload it. It benefits you so much with it. I personally have this on this. A lot of people might have this on this, but I have it on interact just for the better of me. As well as armor plate behavior. I use this because I play claw. So my pointer finger is on my Y button always. But if I'm going through the map and I'm solo squatting and I break someone and they break me back and then I kill them and I'm running away, I like to be able to hold Y and have it apply all my plates, and I could just slide cancel around the map and maneuver and everything. So applying all is way better for me. If you can, I would say use this. If you don't want to and you want to be more like strategic with your plates, by all means, go ahead. It doesn't hurt to switch. Directional buttons. So you have the option of using your D-pad buttons. You have the option of using your D-pad buttons as well as with your stick. I use my D-pad. I use my thumb, my right-hand thumb, to cross my other side of the controller and use my backpack. A lot of people think that's weird. I'm just super used to it. I prefer it. I love it. It helps me so much. Stick, it'll automatically move you forward. It sucks. I don't. Directional buttons is better for me. All personal trigger finger. Having this on hold sucks. Honestly, press. I really like that. Just go with it. Just go with it. Now we're going into graphic. A lot of people have exclusive benefits you with these kind of beat is you can get hopefully they settings. Somebody who kind of fixes my PC every so often just tears my screen. I honestly go for the lapper. I just put everything low. I'm not gonna honestly be able to see through it. going into field of view, I play on 120 with affected. A lot of people play on lower. A lot of people. Like the CDL play on field of view. I have it on every two. Flashbang just makes me feel cinema is probably the best. It helps me listening to footsteps on this audio. Like if you if you know how that is, exclamation doing that is the best for this game. Having everything on this, like touching all of this, that's just where you just let it have it on sleeve. I use this a lot. It helps me with my centering, as well as I see a lot of people always looking down to their feet when they're moving around the map for their centering. Please just look to the chest level. Please, it just helps you with your.
I got a letter. Let's go.
That shit too for the digest. Must be an X on my chest. This pure X lose my chest. I should have died, but not yet. Ain't even finished my project. Tell her to try, I'm not it.
Check out how we made this reel.
Today's YouTube video on tactical flip. I haven't mapped any of these buttons different. Going to be my edit button layout. So pretty much the only thing I have changed in here. Super high sensitivity. We're gonna be able to like you look around or be cracked out or something like that. That is not the thing. The best players in the world are playing on like a sub 10 sensitivity. So you have to be able to do obviously what works for you. Some people that works good for them. There's some really cracked out players that can play on a 15 or whatever. But for me, I feel that whenever I play above, like even like an 8-8 or something like that, I tend to start overcorrecting and overcompensating. My shot gets less accurate, so I kind of bumped it down. And that 6-6 sensitivity allows me to really still move around, turn around on people, as you guys have seen by my gameplays on my channel. I'm still pretty filthy with it. If you want to improve your aim in
Yo guys, in today's video I'm gonna show
You have 6.9 seconds to like the video, or you're
using this movement setting in Warzone 2 right now, then you are seriously missing out. This works for any input device, so starting with keyboard, you go to keyboard and mouse, then...
I don't want to make this video any longer than it is, but I really want to come on here and appreciate y'all for the support y'all been giving.
YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Lethal with the triggers. Basically, if you have this off, flip L1 and L2. That preset is, I got you guys over the map without you even talking. Controllers, bumpers, and layout. I play tactical flipped.
Enemies are dropping into...
If you're not cheating, yeah, I'm not cheating. People say I do, though. Also makes you undetectable.
Want to upgrade but still paying off your locked phone? Break free.
Back 10 feels insane. Thank you, Hyler. Let me show you guys the class setup I was rocking for my new Swarm build. I was using the Thank you, Hyler. You guys, plus I was rocking for my
My wallet lets me see my personalized car payment, so I know what I'll pay before I buy. Case closed.
shout out to that guy. They're disgusting. Like, what? Let me show you guys the class setup I was rocking for the Bruins using the Spit.
Alright then, everybody.
Shout out to that guy. Three-inch XR. this guy? I was about to say, how is he not dead? Like, what? Let me show you guys the concept I was rocking for the Bruin.
Alright then, everybody. Hello.
Shout out to that guy. Professor, the X10 Phantom. How's this guy? I was about to say, how is he not dead? Like, what? Let me show you guys the concept I was rocking for the Bruin is using. Spitfire suppressor, the X10 Phantom hand stop, the 23-inch. XRK barrel and the AIM-OP optic with the 60 round mag. If you want to have a little bit more recoil control, you can take off the 60 round mag and throw on the rear grip, the STIP 40. Just a little bit more recoil control with that. You can also change the underbarrel for another one that also adds more recoil control. This one I just prefer for the ADS speed and sprint of fire. For the secondary, is using the Swarm with the L4R flash hider muzzle, WSP.
The only way you survive this is working together, leaning on each.
Yeah, I'll go. I can.
Now, you guys may notice there's no tuning. That's because they removed tuning. The OGM4, you guys already know. Harbinger D20 for your muzzle. Undetected mine as I'm going through these class setups. Now, getting on to loadout number 2, we have the M4, the OGM4, you guys already know. Harbinger D20 for your muzzle. Undetectable by radar, of course. Bullet in mind as I'm going through these class setups. Now, getting on to loadout number 2, we have the M4, the OG. guys already know. Harbinger D20 for your muzzle. Undetectable by radar, of course. Bullet velocity, firing. F-Tac Ripper 56, AMOP V4. Precision sight picture. If you guys want to run another sight, feel free to, but I just press CX90 Rival 9. I don't know if you guys remember the CX9. From Revert. So, of course, he's Rival Viper. Absolutely. Holger 26. Bro, this right here, I got to show you guys. I'm going to go into the firing range really quick. Has zero recoil. I would not be surprised if, like, this is super hard #1 AR meta. This is Holger Fact 0.56 high velocity. This is an SMG. Is known as gun. And moving on to the next setup. I'm going to be honest. Right here, we're down to our last couple setups. Right here, we have possibly the best sniper in the game. The fastest sniper in the game, at least. You do have hard-hitting the 8 barrel compared to the other 9mm range. And the barrel 198 was so, but undoubtedly, you guys already know when they nerf guns in this game. It's not really nerfed. This thing is still up there. Our 50-round drum, extend your ampere at the Bass P. Even after all very last setup,